Now, I'm not one to let people down, so I hope you guys did enjoy that little intro in the beginning. That's just kind of a compilation of all the best Weekend League moments that I got from these highlights. But man, today we have some gameplay, guys. What is up? Welcome back to another video. This is the first video where I have 12,000 subs. So thank you guys so much, man. This is the nastiest, grossest, sweatiest, most disgusting Weekend League in the history of Ultimate Team. If you guys could drop a like on this video if you guys want to see some more videos like these. Now, I recorded all of these videos except the first one. All these gameplays are basically live. I have my face cam recording me. I'm playing the game. I'm not commentating because honestly, playing 30 games of Weekend League and commentating is just way too much. So you guys are going to see literally from the beginning of the videos or the games. You're going to see the background, my background right now. There's a little light coming in from the whatever those are called. I need to turn that down, but you see light coming in the beginning, like right now, and then at the end of the video you see it's just completely dark. Why? Because I literally on Friday I played, I think, about 8 or 9 hours. I played 21 games on Friday. I took Saturday completely off. I didn't play a single game on Saturday whatsoever, which I think, in my opinion, was the best thing I could have done. And then at the end of the video, I will show you guys, we will go live to like real time. I will go into Ultimate Team and show you guys what I finished, what team I used, all that stuff. You guys saw my custom tactics in the beginning of the video, so if you guys want to check that out. But this video is kind of based off just the gameplay in Weekend League. I packed Henderson actually in the beginning. I used him the first game. He was garbage. Don't recommend using Dean Henderson. Very, very bad goalkeeper. But this video is basically based around how good Team of the Season Moussa Dembele is. Now I have FIFA open right here. Let me tell you guys his record. His record kind of started going a little down by the end of the Weekend League, but in the beginning he was firing on all cylinders. In 29 games, he got 24 goals and got 7 assists. And most of the time, I subbed him out at halftime for Kubo. And if I didn't, I actually subbed them out for Kubo probably like every single game. So that's honestly, that's a very good record for a guy who played half the games basically. Moussa Dembele, man, you guys are gonna see him throughout these games. He contributes so much to the team. I don't know why, I don't know how he's so good. He's just always in the right spot to finish off the goals, and he just plays so well. I really did enjoy him. If you guys are looking for a cheap striker, I believe right now on the market he's going for around like 60,000 coins, maybe even less, because obviously Weekend League is over. So I would recommend trying him out, picking him up. He's not like an agile, quick, pacey striker. He's fast, but he's going to feel a little bit more of a target man type player. So that is something that you have to consider whether you're thinking of putting him in your team or not. But man, in this Weekend League, there was a lot of questionable things that were going on during the games. I left some of them in, some of them I left out. Now, if this video does well, if you guys really do like these post commentaries while having the live face cam on the top right, if you guys like having that, then I will go ahead and do more videos like these, and I will go ahead and leave like the rage parts in and all that stuff. If it doesn't, then I just won't do it again, but it's just, I wanted to try this out. I know a lot of you guys wanted to see some gameplay, and then this, how I said, was probably the most sweatiest weekend league ever, just because everyone's really like you could say the last year for Premier League Team of the Season, that could have been the sweatiest, but in my opinion, this one, just because this game is so cheesy, the AI blocks are insane, the bounce backs, all that stuff, the BS that happens in this game is just so stupid, so dumb, unlike anything I've ever seen before. So I think honestly this was probably one of the worst weekend leagues to play. Personally, for me, it actually went better than I thought. It started off pretty bad. I think I started off in the weekend league. I think I started off 2-0, then I went 2-2, then I went 3-2, and then after I started climbing up the win ladder, basically you guys will see, I actually end up putting a hat on, a baseball cap, not a baseball cap, just like a dad hat on, because I don't know what it was, but I just decided to try something new, and I put it on, and then that's when I started getting more wins. That's when I started doing better. And how I said, all these games, I'm wearing the same shirt, the same background, same camera position, same everything, because I did these all on Friday. I think I woke up at 10, did my video on Prem, team of the season, and then I got to playing my games at around 1, maybe 12 or 1, and I was just going in at, I ate, I went out of my room probably 2 or 3 times until like 9 or 10 p.m. So I was in my room for a while. I was grinding these games out because I knew I did not want to play all my games between Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I literally just wanted to do almost all of them on Friday, play a little Saturday, and then play a little Sunday, but I ended up taking Saturday off. I was like, nope, I'm good. I did a bunch of homework on Saturday, so I'm ahead on that. I can just chill for now. And then Sunday, today, this morning, I went ahead and played the rest of my games, which I had 9 games left, which was very, very easy, very quick to complete. So, going back into this gameplay, Moussa Dembele, dude, that chip shot, oh man, that chip shot was disgusting. That was such a good goal. Look at me eating my ice cream, just all happy with the smirk on my face, dude. I don't know what it is about this guy. I feel like it was just meant to be when I got this guy from my community team of the season guaranteed pack, because I was looking at buying him. I was looking at buying his future stars actually before the community team of the season came out. And I got him from my guaranteed pack, so I was like, you know what, man, I need a striker. So let's try him out, because I was going to play Di Maria at striker and then Kubo at right mid. Thankfully I didn't, because first of all, Dembele actually did very well. And then second of all, Di Maria at striker doesn't really work for me. I don't know why. I like his birthday version. But at the same time, he doesn't really score that much for me. He started off really well, but he's kind of like, I don't know what that's called. But let me just take a sip of water real quick. How I said, Moussa Dembele, dude, he's something else. He is something else. You guys are going to see him score chip shots. He scored like 2-3 hat tricks for me this weekend league as well. Keep in mind as well, he was paired up with Thierry Henry. And if you think about it, they're very similar players, as in, like, I don't know how I missed that goal, by the way. I seriously don't know how I missed that goal. They're very similar players, like they're big guys. Like Moussa Dembele is what, 6 foot tall, high medium work rates, and then Thierry Henry is 6'2", medium work rates. So I guess Thierry Henry is 2 inches taller, but at the same time they're both like stockier, slower, low agility, not low agility, but low balance players. So I had to keep that in mind. But thankfully Moussa did not let me down. For some reason, I don't want to say he outperformed Thierry Henry, which I wouldn't say he necessarily did. But I think he held his own, for sure. I never subbed out Thierry Henry. I always subbed out Moussa. And honestly, man, I'm very, very impressed with the card. Especially for a guy who I literally just threw in last minute, man. Honestly, I think he's good. And I really, really do enjoy him. Like, that's why this video is literally titled something like the best team of the season unexpected striker, something like that. Because I wasn't expecting him to perform as much and be such an important part of the team. I'm not going to be keeping him in the team. I just literally put him in for this weekend league. I think I'm going to try and get Mbappe, or I might form a team depending on what I get from the Premier League team of the season, weekend league rewards and all that stuff. So I'm going to have to wait for that. I'm also going to compete in Didi. I'm going to complete De Gea most likely. And then eventually I'll get Marcos Alonso and then flashback Ogbonna. All these things are things I'm working towards. I need to do the Raul Jimenez objective. I need to do the Ayoze Perez objective. I'm going to work on those as well. I should be able to finish those in like a day or two. Probably in a day, because those are pretty easy objectives. But let me tell you guys this as well. I came up against a lot of people who had Douglas Costa and St. Maximin, and I was so surprised because I thought those cards, first of all, were expensive, with St. Maximin's like 1.1 million. But they all are 5-star skillers. They either all have 5-star skills or 5-star weak foot. And those foot birthday players, man, they're just so annoying to play against because they're so versatile and they can just do anything. Look at that celebration, man. I was so hyped because I knew this team was good. I knew this team was big. I think he had Team of the Year Frankie de Jong, Moments Zayder as the 2 DMs, and then Stoichkov Moments and all that stuff. That was Costa. I don't know how he scored that goal, but I knew this was an important game. I knew this game was huge. I needed to win that game, and I ended up winning 4-1. Now, going back to the gameplay and the way I edited this video, what I did was I showed you guys every time if I won a game, I lost. Not every time, actually. I showed you guys the end of the game, the team. Then I showed you any important or good goals, and if there weren't any, if they're just normal goals, I skipped them. Because this video would literally be 30 to 40 minutes long if I showed every single goal. So I showed you guys if I won, if I lost, whatever. Most of the games that I lost, I didn't put them in here. I put a couple, not every single one. Just because I felt like, I don't know, I just didn't really want to, because it was so many games as well. It was 21 games that I recorded, and putting 21 games into a that save was insane. Keep in mind, I was playing Lloris on 7 chem, and he did that. This goal is probably the best goal of the whole weekend league. I don't know how I scored it. I don't know how I created it. But somehow Paulinho decided to pass it to Di Maria on the right. Di Maria was in the right position. 5-star weak foot Di Maria crosses it first time, low driven cross to Musa. And Musa Dembele puts it away, man. I was so happy with that goal. So happy. And it was a big win, 2-0 win. Now, one thing I did notice in the middle of the weekend league was that Diego Carlos, for me, was just not performing. I don't know why. I've always thought he was good. I've always liked him partner with David Luiz, but for some reason this weekend league he just wasn't cutting it. So I decided to put in Longley back in the team because I really liked him next to Militao back then. And he did well. He did a good job. And as well, he helped finish off the links on the team by giving that weak link to Lloris and getting the link to Henry. So it was just very helpful. I don't know how Varane got that, man. Let me know how he did, because I don't know. But I ended up winning that game 4-3 in 90 minutes, and we moved to 10 wins on the day, which is very nice. Now, this next game is another funny moment from the beginning of the video, the montage, where Gattuso somehow didn't get sent off from that one tackle. But you know what? It is what it is. But I scored another great goal here. I was really happy with this one. The Neymar to Vidal, Vidal to Neymar, and then Neymar to Kubo, who finishes off the squad. Let me know if any of you guys have Kubo on your sub bench, on your team, whatever it is, because this kid is incredible. I literally just completed him. Well, he looked good, but because he's a Real Madrid loanee, I saw him play in preseason, and I thought he was incredible. Now, this is where we get serious. Look at the background. Look how dark it is. I was like, man, I'm here to play. I'm back. Let's get into this. And then I come up against 2 Team of the Years, Moment Sane, Frankie de Jong, Messi, Zamparada, Diego Carlos, Patrick Vieira, and I ended up winning 7-3. So that was a great game. All literally 7 goals of mine were just boring, so I didn't put them in. 12 wins. We come up against this guy again. Second time I come up against this guy. Earlier in the video, I came up against him. He had Scream Romagnoli before, and then he put Chiellini in for some reason, and I think he had UCL Ronaldo before, and then he put in Gold Ronaldo. I don't know, man, but this was a great goal as well. I was very happy with that goal. One of my better goals of the weekend as well. And I went down 2-1. This goal, I don't know how Kubo got the ball from Henry, but I had to keep my cool, I had to keep my composure. I ended up tying it 2-2 in the 80th minute. Great goal by Neymar, great chest. I had to go relax because I was losing my mind this game. So I was like, let me wipe off the sweat from my controller. Let me get up, let me stretch, let me focus and calm myself, let me get some air. And I end up coming back through extra time and winning it in penalties to finish off on 13 wins. Now, we finished off on 13 wins after 21 games, so we were 13-8, which wasn't amazing, but it also did leave us with 9 games left for me to at least get 1 win. So that was that. We're going to go into the live gameplay right now. Let's see where we finished. Alright, dudes, so here we are. This is not the squad I used, but man, I look really like orange with this lighting, but look, regardless of that. So for the last game of the weekend league, I actually used my prime icon moments. So let me tell you guys why. So if I go to my club, I go to special. If it wants to load, I actually had, obviously I think we all have these. We have Henri, Maldini, Del Piero. I basically used these on my last game because I needed to win the last game. Now you guys are going to see why. This is the team I basically used apart from Dembele and Di Maria instead in that striker and right wing spot. But if we go to Fit Champions, we move over here. We finished 17 wins and 13 losses. Now, I had 9 games left that you guys saw. I won the last game, or I won my first game of the day, which was 14. And then I had 8 games left to get 3 wins. So I went 3-5. And I could have done better. I honestly think I could have done much better. But I finished where I wanted to finish, actually. Gold 2 is good enough for me, man. You get a guaranteed Premier League player, so I'm happy with that. And that's going to be that, man. I finished in Gold 2. In my opinion, I'm satisfied. Honestly, I think I could have done much better if some of the games had gone my way. If I played better today, I went 3-5 today. If I would have just managed to go 6-2, that would have been huge, and I think that would have been very plausible, and I would have been able to finish Gold 1. But that's okay. Gold 2 for me is good enough. Now I literally get to just relax for a couple days, get my cool back, and then grind for the Jimenez and then the moments Ayoze Perez. But yeah, guys, this is where we'll end the video. I hope you guys did enjoy. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. How I said, drop a like if you guys want to see more videos like these. I'll see you in the next video. Have a nice day. Bye.